It's our afternoon yoga flows. A little bit of dirty drum and bass music. This is day 5 of 10 of our stay here, our second stay at Punta Conejo. And we have a little cat story to tell you today.
An exciting day yesterday. So after our surf, Kyle was working on breakfast. I did my little walk down to the shower to collect some water for doing dishes and stuff. And I ran into Nardo, who's kind of like the camp manager here, the campground. He collects money and stuff, and he's super nice. And he was like, "Yo perdí mi gato. I lost my cat." And he was like, "It's a negra con blanco, black with a white chest. Si puedes ayudarme," something like that. Like if you can help, like if you see it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, okay." And then later in the afternoon when we were doing yoga,
I was like on my surfboard bag doing some yoga and kind of in this like half moon kind of pose where I was like upside down, like looking back, and I just see this like black and white cat just like run across behind me, and I was like, whoa, like not too far, like pretty close. And then I immediately look over to Stan to see if he saw it.
Yeah.
He didn't. So it's like good, because he just loves, like he gets so excited when he sees a cat. He just wants to like charge after it. So I ran over and like sat with Stan and kind of like blocked his view so I could like grab him if he did notice. And I was like, "Sandra, there's a cat right there."
And so that was funny. I was just doing yoga, and then all of a sudden like Kyle was from there over here like whispering to me like so I went out. He was like, he went that way. So I kind of left the site, went into the next one, and I saw the kitty like run and hide and like go into the bushes. And I think I meowed at him, and he one of us anyways, we meowed at each other. He gave me a little meow and then like hid in the bush. So I was like, I feel like I speak fairly fluent cat. I've talked to my cats a lot over the years growing up. So I was trying to talk to him and coax him out. Se llama Coyote. His name was Coyote. So I was calling him and doing all that. But he didn't come out. And I came back to Kyle and I was like, well, I feel like I should go and tell Nardo that I saw the cat, because maybe he could come and like coax him out of the bush. And I'm on my way back over there, and then I see this fisherman guy, like probably in his mid-50s. And he, right when I was thinking like, I really would rather not like walk all this way, but I will. And then he's like, "Hey, have you seen a black cat anywhere?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just saw it." And so he came over with me. I was like, "Do you think he would come out if you called him?" He was like, "I think he would, yeah." And so I kind of left him in the site and came back over here. And then within 5 or 10 minutes, he's at our site with the cat in his hands. And immediately it's like, "Oh God, Stan."
Yeah, it was such a funny moment too, because we had our speaker going. We were listening to, like some drum and bass or something. Just like, yeah. And this guy like walks into the camp and with a cat in his arm, he's like, "Help."
He like didn't know how to hold the cat.
Yeah, the cat's
either.
like scratching him. He's like, "Help."
And Stan was in the tent, I think, at the time. So I quickly like zipped the tent shut and came out. And he was like, "I need a rope. You guys have a rope so I can like tie it on?" This cat had like a little collar.
Yeah.
But he was worried he was going to get away.
And I grabbed a rope, brought it over. I went to put the rope on the cat, and then Stan gets out of the tent. He just like, if you kind of like push on the wall, the zipper kind of just like opens. So he just, he's got that figured out. So he just comes barreling out. Sandra picks up the cat.
I grabbed like a towel really quick, so I was worried this cat was going to freak out. So I grabbed Kyle's towel, wrapped it around the cat, picked it up, and was like, "Kyle, get Stan."
So I got Stan. I gave the rope to this guy. I was like, "All right, you tie up the cat."
And then he was like just gonna like tie this like a leash around the cat's collar and just like try to walk him back, I think. And I was like, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
He's gonna be struggling the whole time. And I know how to carry cats, so like let me help. So like I had the cat kind of in the towel, and this guy like had the rope. So like we both had the cat kind of, and we made the long walk back to Nardo's and got the cat home.
Yeah.
Safe and sound. And he like looked up at me a couple times, was like sussing me out, and like did a couple like, you know, a fair few like pissed off meows along the way. And I was just like talking to him and trying to keep him calm. And this guy was like, I don't know why this cat keeps sneaking out. He's never been hit. All he eats is like steak and fish. Like he lives a good life. He's got a lady cat back home too. But he was like, maybe we need to get him fixed because he keeps trying to like get out because there's some other female cats over by the fish plant. And but he was like, about 4 or 5 of these cats have been eaten recently by the coyotes. So we were really hoping, we really needed to get this cat back. And he's like, we couldn't have like handled losing this cat after Richard.
And yeah, Richard's like a guy that I walked past his memorial a couple of days ago when I went to go for a jog on the beach. And I was like, oh man, like, you know, and I didn't know a lot about it, but then that guy that caught the cat with Sandra, filled Sandra in a bit more about this guy's story. So
he's got like this, so they left his like tent set up over there, and he's got his little camping chair and his little like Richard's library of books, and it said, please don't camp here in memory of Richard. We went and checked it out last night. But he was like, he told me he's been coming here for like 40 or 45 years, camping in that same tree. It's a beautiful tree like site. And he said he like ruptured his spleen right around Christmas this year. He's like, we all paddled out for him January 1st. He thinks that he got like hammered by some waves. And he's like, lots of people don't even know about this organ, but like, you know, we think that's what happened, is like his spleen was like internally bleeding.
Yeah, he like ruptured his spleen.
Yeah.
Which is pretty bad, and he just thought it was lower back pain, unfortunately. And yeah, so by the sounds of it, we don't know for sure, but it sounds like that all happened here. So it sounds like he would have died here, I guess, on this property potentially, or maybe on the way to the hospital, or who knows. But that was pretty, yeah, it was pretty crazy because it just happened. You know, it was December 28th, 2025. And here we are just at, what, February 20th-ish? 22nd, 23rd maybe?
Yeah, less than 2 months.
Yeah.
And so we're really happy we got the cat back. But it was also like, I wanted to say, like, it's been really fun getting to explore all these new places. But it's also been really special coming back to this place. I'm learning like a little bit more about the history here.
Yeah.
And it's like, this place has been going for like 40 plus years. And there's just like such a beautiful energy here. And it sounds like people have just been coming here and just living their little nature, wilderness lives, just away from the noise of the world and the chaos of everything. And
yeah, there's a lot of older guys here that just seem to camp here for like the entire winter. So they'll just come down for like, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 months and just set up shop. And you can see some of their rigs, like they're super set up. One guy's got a nice school bus and like, you know, a whole bunch of solar panels, little like tented area, and he's got his vehicle as well. So like, and another guy, similar setup. He's got like a big proper like tent, like canvas tent. And so, yeah, like they're just locked in and this is their spot. So they all know each other super well, right? And so he was just part of that crew, and there was some pictures there, and there was a picture of this Richard guy who had passed away with a bunch of people on the beach all sitting around like hanging out. So it really seems like it's quite a vibe, and a lot of people like in that kind of older age bracket, like he really, you know, kind of, I don't know, like keeping the dream alive, you know, in a sense, like you know, just doing what they love. And they've got this great community together. And it's like we've met actually a lot of people, who are traveling here alone, and it is a lot of these like older guys traveling here alone. Maybe they were married, maybe they never were, whatever, like, all these people, like, but finding community in their own way, kind of just living out here in nature for just like months and months on end, getting a few waves whenever they can. Like, it's pretty cool just to see this whole kind of, I don't know what to call it, this little community, really, that's what it is. And then there's a bunch of people like us who just kind of pass through, and, they kind of camp deeper into like the sand dunes and the bushes over there. So where most of the surfers camp is like right on the point. And so you wouldn't even know some of them were there. I think a lot of people who pass through here wouldn't even know there's like a whole group of people camping like way deeper in this property that, you wouldn't, that the average tourist who comes through here wouldn't even notice.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that we found this little magical spot.
Oh yeah, it's a great little spot. Like, we've shown you plenty of videos of this site, and it's like, what else could you ask for? You got the tree coverage, we got the shade, nice little fire pit. Oh man. And another thing that's been great here, and almost everywhere we've camped here in the desert, there's no mosquitoes.
Yeah.
What a blessing. Like, so many places we've camped that are warm, or not camped, but traveled to that are warm. Like, man, the mosquitoes are relentless. So like the fact we can just hang out here in the evening, and the daytime doesn't matter at night, you're good. So crazy.
Primo. Recording.
Like, all right, a lot of you might be wondering, when we're out here, way out in the bush, and there's no Wi-Fi or anything, and we're just not really connected to the world, like where do we get our information from? Like, how do we know what's happening out there? And so, we don't have a lot of space on our phone, but we're able to download a couple podcasts anyways, so that kind of fill us in on what's happening. So this is the Duncan Trussell Family Hour, and it's where we get all our news from. So I'll give you a little listen just so you can kind of see what we're hearing and how we're staying informed.
Hello and welcome to the DTFH Live. If you're new to this channel, we welcome you. We are a family of like-minded individuals dead set on destroying the pyramids. We'll get to how we're going to do that later. But this is a place, if you're looking for actual commentary on what is going on in this world, this is the only place for you to go. Sure, there's a lot of people out there telling you what's going on, what's happening, but here you will find the truth. You can grow your roots into this thriving, burgeoning, growing community. Everyone here is in Mensa. If you're not in Mensa, I'm afraid you're not allowed to be here. Get the fuck out.
True.
Everyone else is a certified, verifiable genius, and we welcome you here. This is your home.
Thank you.
Consider this to be a safe harbor that you can dock your little ship in the stormy, tumultuous waters of the internet. My God, it's crazy out there. You poor little baby. Is your butt chafed? Well, here you will find the balm that will soothe and calm your poor butt that is so blistered and sensitive and tired. Your tired little sad butt. Let it rest here on the cushions of friendship that all of us offer you. And I am a journalist. I have worked for a variety of news organizations, the Wall Street Journal, of course, New York Times. Currently, I'm an independent journalist engaged in an exploration of cryptozoology as it relates to the Fed and interest rate decisions. Josh, let's pull up this is big, guys.
So, when you're trying to determine like what's the Fed's next move, or like, what's going on with the finance, this is just really helpful for us to, just so we know what's actually happening out there in that crazy world. So don't worry, if you've been worried, we are keeping well informed. So
Thanks, Duncan. What's for lunch?
Pizza quesadillas. Oh, fresh basil. A little bit of hammer.
hammer. We're gonna see how this goes, guys. This is an experiment.
Yeah. Gotta best utilize our food.
Kyle just said
We
this.
can do 2 at the same time.
Nice. Calzone style pizza.
Calzone / quesadilla / pizza. Alright.
Wow. Quesadilla, calzone pizzas.
Yeah.
Camping style.
Okay. Looking pretty good, I think. Alright.
Nice.
Just spilling out everywhere. Look at that.
Wow. Food porn for
Good.
you. Okay.
Alright. See how this goes. Not bad. Tomatoey, cheesy, just like a pizza.
Nice. Hell yeah. Round 2. Almuerzo del dia with chili oil.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do Hawaiian.
Attempt like a spicy Hawaiian.
Sprinkle on pina. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Even better than the first round, I think.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Alright. Look at this.
Careful.
Melting cheese. Alright. As we cut into our final pizzadilla, that's what we've decided to name this new food we may have invented. A little fusion between Italian pizza and the Mexican quesadilla.
Mm-hmm.
Thought this one deserved a dedicated food review.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where to start.
Well, basically, we learned for round 2, we realized it got a lot better when we added a little salt and pepper to the pasta sauce and some chili oil.
And a little chili oil.
Spice it up a little.
Yeah, get that sauce really like to where you want it. And basically get all your favorite vegetables. Super easy to do when you're camping. Mm-hmm. And we have some cheese that apparently is strong cheddar.
Mm.
It seems to be quite mild. It's almost like mozzarella.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But that's how it's labeled. But any good kind of stringy cheese like that is going to work really well. And I think for this first attempt, I would give this like 10 out of 10 slices.
Nice.
I don't know if it gets better than that.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't start so high.
For camping pizza.
Yeah, for camping pizza, for the pizzadilla.
Pizzadilla, sorry, yes.
Yeah. Next time you're out camping, you want to try something, get that stringy mozzarella. You know what we did miss out on? We probably should have toasted a little garlic.
Yeah.
That could have been nice.
Yeah. We give this a 9 out of 10. Probably be a 10 out of 10 with garlic, crispy garlic.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the official review of the pizzadilla.
Thanks for watching. Until next time. Good job, buddy. Nice one.
Ninja.
see that? Stan! We're camped over there somewhere in the trees. It's really small but beautiful. Yesterday there was whales breaching like crazy out there. I think these are all our footprints from last night. Stan's looking for mice, I think.
Nice.
Nice. That's awesome. Guide dog. We're figuring out all the little paths through the bushes back to camp. Stan, follow Cam. Good job, buddy. Yeah, he does know the way. Brought his ball. Walking like a champ.
Leisurely walking. Different. When you barely get to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think he's gone.